Hi everyone and welcome back to Dinos Dragons. Now the last few times we've looked at very small figures, almost miniatures you could say, but all highly detailed and worthy. But that was for dragons. Well, what about dinosaurs? Is there something equally small but worthy? Well, I think so. Now I've made no secret about my preference for the 1 to 40th scale. Now except for very small figures, such as these ones here, I feel that 1 to 40th is a nice scale that balances size with detail. However, that seems to be going with the wind, with dinosaur models going towards 1 to 35 and even bigger. Now, what about smaller? In fact, there was another in-scale collection going the opposite direction, the 1 to 72 Antediluvian series from the famous artist David Krentz. And I'm grateful to Dan Liebman from Dan's Dinosaurs for introducing it to me and almost insisting that I get one. So I got the T-Rex, had it finished by Martin Garrett, and here it is. Now, the T-Rex is shrink-wrapped, but that was vogue at the time, and personally speaking, I do like the look. Now you can see this in the skull fenestre, along with some really very nice detail in the head and skull. See the shrink wrapping a little bit in the scapulae here, and also on the ilia. Now you can note the ribs, the very lean thighs, and almost no cauda femoralis. Now it might well be that this was a time of great drought and famine, and you can really see how obvious the shrink wrapping is from the top. It has actually a very nice fitness kind of look, the ideal hourglass figure. And of course, times have changed, and as you can see from Mr. Krentz's latest offering, the Regina Mundi resin kit, and now she looks like the queen of the world, alright? A well-fed queen eating more than just grapes. In addition to that wonderful detail, I like that it's to an appropriate level. Now there are skin creases and folds. And what look like large veins down the neck, across here, and also the flanks. Now you can see a few large osteoderms down the flanks and tail, which is about what you would expect to see at this scale, but no more. I've seen models that try to squeeze in too much detail into a small model and it just looks fake. The scale's completely off. As an anatomical study, the detail is impressive. And I'm just going to switch off my light for a moment so you can appreciate all that detail in relief. Just for a while. Even at this small size, there's a majesty and quiet dignity about him as he strides forward with purpose. And if you want an idea of how small 1 in 72 really is, here he is next to the Collectae 1 to 40th T-Rex. And then the very hefty Wild Safari 1 to 40th T-Rex. And of course, I should note that both of these are probably a little bigger than 1 to 40th. Now I asked for a marbling effect so that it would look like a marble statue, but as nice as this is, I would have been happy just to have it painted white. It's that good. Now my only regret is I should have gotten the 1:72 Triceratops and then have Martin painted at the same time in exactly the same way. What a pair they would have made. Alright, so that does it for this mini review. We've been going small in our last few figures, which were very nice and very impressive, but I feel like reviewing something a little bigger. So the next review, I think, will go back to a more regularly sized figure. I'll see you soon.